Americans send and receive about 94 text messages per day. Considering how much we communicate, it's surprising how much we miscommunicate.
A simple period at the end of a text can imply passive aggressiveness versus simple good punctuation for an older generation. This is just one example of how differently we can interpret text messages in our modern world.
Erica Dewan, author of Digital Body Language, fills us in on some commonly misinterpreted texts. First up, emojis.
Have you ever received the eggplant emoji? Well, in Western nations, that signals a male body part, whereas in Eastern nations, it can simply signal an eggplant.
Emojis like this one with two hands together can mean prayer or forgiveness to some, while others see it as a high five. There's even confusion surrounding basic emojis.
I've experienced emojis like the smiley face emoji, where someone really wasn't smiling at me, they were actually being passive aggressive.
And when it comes to emojis in the workplace,
think before you emoji. Be conscious of the trust and power gaps with the other individual.
If you're friendly with a coworker, it's okay to use an emoji to show tone and build trust. But be cautious when using emoji with senior staff. It could appear unprofessional. Next up, punctuation. You get a text asking to walk a friend's dog.
You may think about how you'll respond. A quick sure with an exclamation point at the end may signal your excitement to help them out. A quick sure with no punctuation at the end may seem a little iffy that you're not that interested in walking their dog. Lastly, a sure with a period at the end may seem a little resentful, but still willing to do it.
Last on our list, messages in all caps. All caps can mean different things based on gender.
Research shows that when women tend to use all caps, it tends to signal or be read as excitement. When men use all caps, it tends to be signaled or interpreted as urgency. This is just an example of the different ways we use all caps. So be thoughtful of both trust and power dynamics and even gender and generational differences so that we don't create confusion and get to clarity.
A good rule of thumb is to slow down and pay attention to these subtle things. 3 ways to bring clarity to your texting communication.